Hello friends, welcome back. This is part 4 of the Vedic math series. In this part we will cover general formula for multiplication. So let's see it in action with examples. So as you can see here, we have two numbers. So the technique is write down these numbers like we do normally for multiplication. I'm just writing them with a little bit of space in between so that I can explain it about what's going on in this technique. So step 1 is the vertical multiplication of the right side digits. So in this case it is 3 for multiplicand and 2 for multiplier. So do the vertical multiplication of these two. 6. Step 2 is the cross multiplication. So that is you start from the right side and then start moving left, doing the cross multiplication and summing them up. So in this case, because we have two numbers with 2 digits each, so it will involve one cross multiplication. So here it would be like the top left digit versus the bottom right digit, and bottom left digit versus the top right digit. So if we multiply them and add them, it will give us 2 into 2, 4 plus 3 into 2, 6. So that gives us total sum of 10. That means 1 is the carry. And then because we exhausted the right side digits of both multiplicand and multiplier, so now we start shifting towards the left. So the left side portion only has, in this case, only 2 digits. So now we do the vertical multiplication of the left side digits. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 1 carry, 5. So the answer would be 506. Let's see another example to make it more clear. So in here we have 2 digits of where each has 3 digits each. So now again let's start with the vertical multiplication of the right side digits. So 0 into 0 gives us 0, that's the rightmost digits. Then I start shifting towards left, so for both multiplicand and multiplier. So 1 for multiplicand multiplied by 0 of the rightmost digit of the multiplier, so that gives us 0. And then the other way around, the middle digit of the multiplier and the top digit of the multiplicand, that again gives us 0. So the next digit is 0. Then we further shift left. Now in this case, because it has 3 digits, so now it will involve the multiplication of the extremes. So the top leftmost digit with the right most digit. So 1 into 0 for both multiplicand and multiplier, it gives us 0. And then the cross multiplication other way around, so it again gives us 0. So 0 plus 0 gives us 0, but then also the multiplication of the middle digits. So plus 1. So 1 into 0 plus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 1. So that gives us 1. Now we exhausted all the digits involving the right side digits for both multiplicand and multiplier. So now we can shift towards left. So now the cross multiplication will involve 1 into 1, 1 plus 1 into 1, 1. So that gives us 2. Always remember, it's a cross multiplication. It's not a straight multiplication until we are talking about the extreme digits, both the leftmost and the rightmost. Now we have exhausted the middle digit as well. So now to the leftmost digit. So it is 1 into 1, 1. So the answer is 12100. Let's look at another example. So let's see. So if we start with the rightmost digits, it's 5 into 0, 0. Then start shifting left and doing the cross multiplication. 5 into 0, 0 plus 5 into 5, 25. So it's 25 with the 2 carry. Then the multiplication of the extreme digits with the vertical multiplication of the middle digits. So 5 into 0, 0, plus 5 into 2, 10, plus 5 into 5, 25. So that gives us 35, plus 2 carry. So that gives us 37 with a carry of 3. Now we shift towards left. So 5 into 5, 25, plus 5 into 2, 10. So 35 plus 3, 38 with a carry of 3. Now the leftmost multiplication of the that would be vertical one. So 5 into 2, 10, plus 3, 13. So I would say, so answer is 138750. So let's look at another example. Now see here we have like a different number of digits in the multiplicand and multiplier. So what it would be is like we will make up for the deficit digit by replacing it with 0. So it would be 0, 2, 1. So now both have the same number of digits and the same principle we can apply. So again the same thing, cross multiplication of the rightmost digits. So 1 into 1, 1. Then the cross multiplication, 2 into 1 plus 2 into 1 gives us 4. Then shifting further left, 4 into 1, 4, plus 0 into 1, and again 4, plus the vertical multiplication of the middle digits. That's another 4. So 4 plus 4, 8. Then shifting left, so 4 into 2, 8, plus 2 into 0, so that gives us another 8. And then the vertical multiplication of the leftmost digits, so that gives us 0. 4 into 0, 0. So answer is 8841. Before showing you next example, I want to show you what exactly is in play here. So here is the formula actually. So in here we are looking at two equations of similar magnitude basically. As you can see, these are the two equations. And now when we do the multiplication of these two, so how do we arrive at multiplication? So in here, these are the coefficients for the each power of x. So when we have a higher power of x, let's say the highest power, x6. So x6 number would be, coefficient would be the straight multiplication of these two, AE. And then as we shift left, rightwards, so these are the corresponding coefficients of different powers of x. So now if we see what it generally translates to. So as you can see on the bottom of the screen, if I write down these two numbers as we were doing in the examples that I've shown, so this is what it translates to. AE is the coefficient of x6, which is the leftmost vertical multiplication, and for x0, the rightmost side, it's again the vertical multiplication, and in between it's again the cross multiplication which is going in play. So for example, for x1, it is like the CH plus GD. Then if we look at x square, it is BH plus FD and plus the vertical multiplication of the coefficient of XCG, which is here. Then if we shift further left, then it's the coefficient of x cube, which is AH plus ED, and then another cross multiplication of the middle coefficients plus BG plus CF. And then because we exhausted all the left side numbers with the taking into account the rightmost digits, so we can start shifting leftwards. So the coefficient for x4 would be AG plus EC plus BF, which is this one. And then we shift further left for coefficient of x5, which is AF plus EB, and the coefficient of x6 would be just the vertical multiplication of x for the highest powers of x. So AE is the coefficient of the leftmost number. So this is kind of the principle which is in play here. So now if we look at the another example which has 4 digits each. And the second number is 2, 4, 3, 2. So now if we start the multiplication from the rightmost digit, so it would be 2 into 1, 2, and then start moving leftwards. So 2 into 2, 4, plus 3, 7, and then further moving left. So 2 into 1, 2, plus 4 into 1, 6, plus the vertical multiplication of the middle one, 3 into 2. So 6 plus 6 gives us 12 with the 1 carry, and then multiplying the extremes. So 2 into 2, 4, plus 2 into 1, 2, so that gives us 6, and then the again the cross multiplication of the middle ones, plus 3, 9, plus 8, 17, plus 1 carry, that gives us 18 with the 1 carry. And then moving leftwards, because now we exhausted all the multiplication with rightmost digits. So now it's 3 into 2, 6, plus 2 into 2, 4, 10, plus 4 middle one, 14, plus 1 carry, that gives us 15. So now moving further left, so it's the cross multiplication now. So 4 into 2, 8, plus 2, 10, plus 1 carry, 11, which is all right. Yeah. And now the vertical multiplication of the leftmost digits. So 2 into 2, 4, plus 1 carry, 5. So answer is 515827 So in this case we have looked at the general principle of multiplication. So this can apply to pretty much any two numbers of any order, whether they are close to any base or power of 10 or not near that, or even if you are not near to any assume base. So this will apply in all kind of general cases. So practice with all the techniques that we have learned so far. Over next few parts we will cover techniques related to division. So see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.